show. James, you guys are two of the Impractical Jokers on True TV. Congratulations on making your dream a reality.
Thank you. Yeah, we're living the dream. Living the dream. That's more like a nightmare.
More like a nightmare, seriously.
Yeah, you prank each other. That's the premise of the show. And if the person doesn't go through with the prank, then they have to go through a challenge, which is pretty much the most embarrassing thing.
It's a punishment at the end of the show. If you get the most losses during the show, you lose and you get punished.
Yeah, this sounds like a really fun game that you guys came up with. Well, recently we saw that you were at the New Jersey Devils game, and this was to pay off a punishment. Can you tell us about what happened?
Well, we won.
Yeah, Joe and I won, so we came up with a punishment that we thought would be great for Sal and Q. And what we did was we put them in the net during between periods at the Devils game last week, and they had to take slap shots to the chest, 100-mile-an-hour slap shots by Colin White and Grant Marshall.
Yeah, they had to stop with their bodies, pucks flying at them.
Yeah, I love it at one point where one of the guys, like his stick just goes flying, like he's just, at that point, all bets are off.
It ended up with a group hug where they were just holding each other, like looking for support.
Well, that was great. So what's going through your mind as you're watching this? Are you like, all right?
I'm happy I won.
Yes. For me, it was the greatest moment of my life, I thought.
To watch them. It's a lot of fun. You guys are definitely enjoying it. It comes through. You can see it on your faces. But you also go all around the country. In fact, you have this special coming up where fans can see everything that goes on behind the scenes. You're doing it in front of a live audience, though.
Well, the guys and I, we went to high school together 25 years ago, and we formed a comedy troupe called the Tenderloins. And so we come from a live performance background. Right. So we've been touring the country, taking Impractical Jokers on the road, and they filmed it for a live documentary. You know, we're going to have it on True TV on March 26th.
Yeah, it's a documentary special where it shows you a little bit of the show, and it also shows you a little bit of us in a bus going cross country and what happens there.
You know, the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition took an RV across Route 66. Probably not exactly the same as your tour.
Ours was a little more funny, a little more sexy. I'm just going to say it.
Showing a little more skin? We hope not.
A little bit more, yeah.
So now that you guys have gone all across the country, don't you get recognized everywhere you go? How do you keep pulling off these pranks? Don't the public, don't they realize, hey, I remember you from True TV?
No, luckily, we have forgettable faces, which is good. Some people will see us and be like, oh, you sort of look like that guy.
They think, aren't you the guy that works at Walgreens? I was like, yeah, that's
what
me.
it is. Yeah.
You know, that's the kind of faces we have.
Yeah, we do it in like New York City where there's so many people that we could just get the people that don't know us.
Yeah. Has a joke ever gone too far?
Oh, yes, yeah. we were filming last year in a supermarket, and Sal was at the register ringing up customers. And I said to him, Sal, when this woman hands you her credit card, casually, nonchalantly take out your cell phone and take a picture of her credit card before you swipe it, just for your files. And she went ballistic. Yeah. Screamed. She called 911. The cops came. They tried to shut, you know, we're like, oh my God, we're going to get shut down. Yeah. They escort the woman out. They calm her down. The cops come back in. We're like, what's going to happen? And they said, guys. We're huge fans of the show. Can we take a photo with you? Like, yes!
See, that's an amazing part about being a celebrity.
That's it.
Cops want the photo. That's when you know you're on easy street. Absolutely. Okay, well, you guys ready for the Fast Five? These are 5 questions we ask all of our guests who come on the show. We're going to start with this. If you could be a sports figure, any sports figure, for a day, who would you be?
Ooh, any sports figure, alive or dead?
Past, present.
Man, I would probably be, I'd be Joe Montana.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I would think so, because I had the same first name, I wouldn't get confused.
And that's why. Convenience, really. The 4 Super Bowls in the Hall of Fame have nothing to do with it.
I go James. Jeter. Come on. To live a day in the life of Jeter would be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
it's not bad. All right, we mentioned the swimsuit models before. They're back again. If you had to be trapped on a desert island with a swimsuit model, which one would you choose?
I would choose Hawaii.
I would go Aruba. Next question.
You're the first people who chose the location. Very smart.
Oh, that wasn't the question.
Yeah. All right, you guys got away with that one. How about this? If you weren't an actor or comedian, if you were just any old job, what would it be?
I would want to be an architect. What? Me too. I know. Isn't that so weird?
You guys are like Costanza. Just start telling people you are architect.
I already do that. I tell people I'm an architect all the time. No, I really like Legos.
Yeah, me too.
Isn't that all it takes? You have to like Legos and I can build. Yeah.
I can see how this friendship formed back in high school. It seems like you have a lot of common interests. What's the craziest fan request you've ever received?
Craziest fan request?
Besides the photo from the cop.
One of the craziest things I think that we've seen, which blew our minds, was we met a girl. We do these live shows, and they come back and we meet people after. And this girl said, "Could you guys sign my arm?" So we all signed her arm. And then the next time we saw her, about 4 months later, we're in a different show, and she had gotten it tattooed.
Yes.
So she had all our autographs tattooed on her forearm, which was insane.
Do you just slowly start backing away? Like,
we go like this to security, they come and pull her out. No.
Give like the high sign, like this one needs to be taken away. Okay, final one for you. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Why do you always let me go first?
Gives me more time
to think. Yeah.
Best piece of advice ever received?
My mom always used to say, "Be tenacious," and I think that's my motto.
My mother always said, "Wear clean underwear."
That's who.
You don't know what's going to happen.
You know, you guys have all your bases covered. Congratulations. 4th season of Impractical Jokers, and of course you have the tour special that's going to be on True TV on March 26th. It's been awesome to see you guys. Joe and James, thank you so much. I appreciate it.